Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews, once again coming at you from Boston, Massachusetts, and I'm going to do another bucket list beer, and Americans are going to start laughing, but it is what it is. It's one from Coors, and it's not Coors Light, it's Coors Banquet, golden beer, coming in at 5% ABV in the famous stubby bottle, which according to this, they've been serving it in since 1936. The 1936 stubby bottle, brewed with 100% Rocky Mountain water, and it's got Adolf Coors' signature on it. Right there, if that focuses. Adolf Coors, Molson Coors Brewery, Golden, Colorado. So yeah, this is the Coors product that we simply do not get in the UK. Can't get it, so I was really keen to get hold of this. Bought a 6-pack, any stubby bottles, because I couldn't find a single of it anywhere. 12 fluid ounces. I imagine that's what, 355 ml. Looks like it. Looks slightly bigger than a 330. But yeah, it's got the Banquet on the bottle cap. Let's crack it open. See what it's all about. So again, this is considered the Coors premium product. The usual Coors Light. Interestingly enough, Coors Light is still 4.2 over here in the States. Whereas in the UK, it's only 4%. So it's slightly less alcohol at home. But anyway, is that there? But there it is, the Coors Banquet. Lovely, crystal clear, golden lager, gentle carbonation, running up the glass, nothing major. It's got half a finger of a head, which it's just starting to dissipate a little bit now. Let's give it a wriggle, get me snouting. Not a great deal to speak about. Again, a bit of malted barley, a grainy sort of aroma, but it smells clean. It smells fresh in a brown bottle, which is also very good. But anyway, let's get stuck in, shall we? Cheers. Ooh. Yeah, it's certainly fuller. Everything about it. When you compare it to Coors Light, I mean, the last Coors Light I had was awful. Doesn't really taste of anything anymore. This does. This has got a little bit of spice to it, a bit of hoppy character to it. The first thing I notice is really well carbonated. And I think that's giving the impression that it's a rather heavy lager. It's certainly quite a substantial carbonation rush when it hits your tongue. But there's a nice sort of grainy, almost corny sweetness that greets you when you first sip it. A touch of citrus about it. A little bit of lime maybe, touch of lemon. But it's very refreshing. Again, with all of these lagers, I mean, these are the sort of lagers you can just sit and drink one after the other. You can tell it's stronger. You can tell it's stronger. It's certainly a much better product than the Coors Light, at least the Coors Light that we get in the UK. I haven't tried the Coors Light over here yet. But it's certainly a lot more going on with it. It's not a bad lager by any stretch of the imagination. Just like that, it's gone. It's very drinkable. It's very drinkable. Very little complexity to it, as you'd imagine. Well carbonated, nice malty flavour to it, and there was just a touch of a sort of an earthy, almost spicy, sort of hoppy bitterness to the back end to it. Not really bitter. Bitter isn't a word I could use to describe the finish on this one. But it's nicely balanced. It's a good, easy drinking lager. It's 5% now. That would be my only I reviewed the Miller High Life before I did this one, and out of the two, without them putting them head to head, the Miller High Life was 4.6, and I think that had a more drinkable. It was more easy drinking than this one, I feel, than the Coors Banquet. So out of the two, I would probably rather revisit the Miller High Life than this. However, I mean, that is such an upgrade on Coors Light. It's untrue. That is not a bad beer at all. So yeah, not bad purchasing. I paid $7 for 6 bottles of that, something like that. Around that, might have been a touch more, $7 or $8. So not a bad purchase if you just fancy a few stubbies whilst you're watching the sport or something. Having a barbecue, it's a good barbecue beer. But yeah, it's okay. I'd probably give it a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10. Very drinkable, no nasties. It smells very fresh. Yeah, no issues with it. It's just I think for a 5% lager, I just want a little bit more maybe. It's quite a strong lager, and it's just lacking a little bit in complexity. And I think that because of that, I think the Miller High Life is a better product, in my opinion, for what it's worth. So yeah, 6.5 out of 10. I'll give that. Coors Banquet. Chuffed that I finally tried it. I've got a few more bottles to work my way through, and I've got no problem doing it. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and till my next one, you take care.